What a week. I got to tell you something right now. I did a show in Dublin, Ireland, and all the crowds were great. But I got to tell you, those fucking people in Ireland are the funniest. I can't even explain. I swear, well, there's something about, like, when I go through Great Britain and Ireland, it's like Scotland and Ireland. They're like the knuckleheads that I grew up with. And when I go to London, London is like, is kind of like all the people that I met when I went to New York that were from Boston. So they did move away from where they were from, but they still brought that thing with them. Because people in London are hilarious. But I was doing a show, Dublin, on Monday night at the Vicar Street Theater or something. Just this awesome venue. And anyway, so it was on a Monday night. And it's a really hard night to try and sell tickets. And these people showed up in force. And I can't even tell you how they were fucking hilarious. Like, I was on stage, and there was this thing I was talking about people hugging their kids. And how that is a good thing, but if you do it too much, it could potentially make them weaker. So I mentioned, I've been telling this story for like 6 to 8 months. And I've been saying how that, my mother wasn't a hugger and didn't hug us when we were kids. And people just listen, and it's just a small detail that leads to this other part that I want to talk about. So I've said that line uneventfully, that's even a fucking word, with no issue whatsoever for like 6 months. Now I'm in fucking Ireland. And I just throw that line out there like I'm not even thinking about it and say, yeah, I said, my mother didn't hug me when I was a kid. And I'm getting ready to say the next sentence. And like 15% of the crowd goes, aww. I'm not even doing it the way they did it. Just collectively broke my ball. It was just such the classic fucking, it was like that Boston Irish thing that I grew up with, distilled to its purest form with actually real Irish people, where you almost have to be there to fucking understand what was behind it. It was like, I opened the emotional door just a crack, and automatically it's just, they just bust your balls about it. Like, you fucking, what, like, I think we got hugs? You freckled cunt, shut the fuck up and tell the joke. I can't even, it just, I would try to explain it to Nia. She laughed, but still, you kind of had to be there. And then, so I laughed. I was like, I'm not fucking trying to get your sympathy. I'm trying to get to this next part, you assholes. And the whole crowd fucking laughs.
Here's the deal. When I was growing up, my mother never hugged us. We didn't come from a family like that. You know what I mean? And, no, I'm not saying that, you miserable cunts. This island of no hugs. I have your blood in me, so don't fucking look at that. That's totally what that was. Our moms didn't hug us either, you fucking... What are you bitching about, you pussy? For the love of God, let me get through it, all right? Do you know how many fucking countries I've said that in, and nobody says shit, and then you come to Ireland and go, oh, who's a little baby? Oh, give him an extra mug to cry in, and then we'll have a drink over here, you fucking goddamn Mary. Yeah, so I guess you still have bullying, and it continues on, right?
And then like a half hour later, what I had done when I was over there was I bought a bunch of DVDs with me. Like just basically the DVD itself with this little paper thing. And I was just handing them out to people because I'm trying to get them to show other people, when I'm out there, so I can keep coming back, basically trying to get them to spread the word of my comedy. And then someone's just like, well, why don't you just put it on Spotify, you dumb fuck? And I'm like, because I'm old, all right? I feel like I have to bring the hard copy. So I tell these assholes that I'm giving them free DVDs at the end of the show. And I'm halfway through that spiel, telling them that they're getting a free DVD. All right? And I'm in the middle of it, and I hear this guy in the back of the crowd goes, oh, fuck off. I didn't even think I didn't even explained what I was doing. I don't know if I had gotten to the part where they were free. I don't know what the fuck. Or it was the fact that I was trying to, once again, go to a nice place where, hey, I really appreciate you guys coming out. This really means a lot to me. And I want to keep coming back here because I think you got a great country or whatever. And I just opening the door that much. Oh, fuck off. So I finally just looked at them. I went, Jesus Christ. They were already laughing. I was like, you know what? I've played in almost 22 years as a comedian. I have played in front of some miserable motherfuckers. But you guys, and they were already laughing, are the most miserable fucking cunts I've ever been in. And they loved it. Absolutely loved it. And it killed me that I couldn't go out drinking with the crowd because I had to fucking go, had an early flight, of course, all the way over to Helsinki.
Go to leave tonight like I did. I brought a bunch of DVDs and everything. They're complimentary for you guys coming out. So just grab them. Grab them all if you want. You said fuck off? You don't want them? Jesus Christ. We don't have to take one. Dude, I gotta tell you, I've been to some miserable fucking places. This is one of the most miserable. Not all of you. Not all of you. You guys are fucking miserable. Like just. Hey, I got some DVDs. They're complimentary. Fuck off. Dude, you sounded like I drove into the back of your car and well, hey, you want like a DVD? Fuck off. Fix my fucking car first. Like I haven't given you a goddamn show. You fucking. Oh, Jesus Christ. Another guy. Not hugged. Right? Not hugged. I'm out of time. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.